Hello Warfighters, war is hell. Now before I get started with my alternate history series, I like to go ahead and make an introductory video to really set the stage for what you're going to be seeing, set expectations, all that type of stuff. Now in this video, I'm going to be announcing a brand new series that's going to have episodes coming out every single Wednesday. And I wanted to do something similar that allows me to tell you what to expect and things like that. But this is not the type of scenario that requires a mockumentary to kind of introduce things to you. So I did want to set expectations, but also let you know how this new series came to be, because I feel like that it is very, very important for you guys to understand the how and why behind this. So one of the bits of feedback that I get, and I always ask for feedback after an alternate history series, is what you guys would like to see to kind of make things better. And one of the most common pieces of feedback that I get is you guys would like to have an individual that you connect with in that series. Now in alternate history, I can't do that really. Here's why. So one person is not going to be at every single major engagement of an alternate history scenario. Let's take Operation Unthinkable, for example. You're not going to have one person fighting on all the different sides. And that takes me to my next one. I do switch sides quite a bit to really be able to show you guys the entire story and really tell the story from both sides on what would happen. So you're not going to have one person at every major engagement. You're also not going to have that same person switching sides. And 3, I like to mix things up gameplay-wise, so I try to introduce air combat, armored warfare, and infantry combat, as much as possible. So you're not going to have one person at every major engagement switching sides pretty regularly who can drive a tank, fly an airplane, and will be fighting on the ground. So since I can't do it there, I thought, how can I go about making this happen where you guys have an individual that you connect with? Well, there's another component to this. Now, those who donate to me on Patreon are very, very generous. I had set some goals a while back, kind of in my mind, not thinking that we would be able to reach those goals. Well, we have. I'm actually reworking the goals too right now based off of some of the plans that I actually have right now for the future as opposed to what I had when I originally wrote them. But one of the goals that was achieved and I want to for sure keep is to have voice work done for some of the videos that I end up doing. So I thought this was a great way to reward those on Patreon, and also those of you who want to have an individual that you follow around through an entire series. So this is the new series. It's going to be called Arma Stories. So what I'm going to be doing for this first Arma story is this, I think it's 12 episodes is what I have created right now, where we're going to be following a British Royal Marine by the name of Corporal John Tipton in Afghanistan in 2013. To kind of give you just a brief setup of the story, he's been in Afghanistan, hasn't seen any combat, he's 3 weeks away from going home, and of course, in a series like this, there is going to be a lot of action. So we're going to be following what happens to him on the last 3 weeks before he ends up leaving Afghanistan. I have to give full credit for the mission making to Trindy. He's the creator of the TRGM2 campaign, and that's actually what I'm going to, the TRGM2 missions, and what I'm going to be playing is the TRGM2 campaign. What's great is that the campaign is very dynamic, and so you will always get a different experience whenever you end up playing it. So what I did is I played through the campaign, and I've been able to connect the missions together with this overarching story, and that's what this first Arma story is going to be. I'm really hoping that this turns into something that we do here on a regular basis, because I have 5 different scenarios in my head that I would like to play out in this type of format. That includes getting voice work, as I mentioned earlier. Now, to kind of help you connect with John Tipton, I'm obviously not British, so I have hired a voice actor to, or for every single episode that I do, kind of narrate some different things that happen. Set the stage at the beginning, wrap things up at the end, and kind of tell some things about what's going on in the very middle of it, so that way you guys have a way to be able to connect to an individual besides what you see on the screen. You will hear him talking, essentially. So it's another unique way for me to have you connect with this character. So I think this is going to be absolutely awesome. I would like to know what you guys think in the comment section below. So comment, let me know what you think there. Also, this is one of the reasons why I say if you can donate to Patreon, please do, because it allows series like this to happen. And I have more things that I would like to do if I can reach the funding. Scenarios and series that I could not do without financial help. So if you can donate to the Patreon, even if it's like $5 a month or something like that, please do, to make these types of things possible. Also, let me know in the comment section if you guys would like me to do the first episode as a YouTube premiere. This is something that we did on Sunday with the latest alternate history series, and we're going to be doing that every Sunday, where the release is something that we can all sit down together and watch it live, and we'll have the chat section going, so you can, talk to me as things are going, talk to each other. I can give you guys little bits of information that are kind of going on, and if you guys want to drop a few dollars in there to kind of help support me, you can do that too, as we're watching the release together. It was pretty cool. So if you'd like me to do something similar for this first episode of Arma Stories, I can definitely do that. So subscribe if you are not already and this sounds interesting to you. Also, make sure you hit that bell icon so you can be notified when this ends up coming out. I'll be posting some more information obviously next week when it releases for the first time, but I really appreciate you guys watching this. I do. Thanks for watching. War is hell. You don't have to worry, because Warfighters, I've got your six.